Today, I'm going to be reviewing the Hyatt Regency Sukhumvit Hotel in Bangkok. On my recent stay in February 2025, I'm going to be reviewing the room, the pool, the breakfast, and the club benefits if you've booked a room that includes club access like mine did. If you enjoy the video, I'd be extremely grateful if you would like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. Thank you. The Hyatt Regency Bangkok Sukhumvit, as the name suggests, is located on Sukhumvit Road, near Soi 13, and BTS Nana. BTS being the SkyTrain, of course. This hotel is really located right next to the SkyTrain. As you can see here, you just go up these escalators, and then you'll be directly connected to the walkway that goes to Nana SkyTrain station. The hotel is located in a thriving and bustling part of Bangkok, where there is plenty to do nearby and easy connections to other parts of Bangkok should you decide to leave. This shows just how close the hotel is to the SkyTrain, but don't worry, you can't hear anything from the room. I stayed in February 2025, and so it is a warm and sunny day in Bangkok. My room was located on the 11th floor of the hotel and was a short walk from the escalator. I'll speed this up so as not to bore you. My room was room 1104. Let's take a look inside. The room I booked was an entry-level room, and I received no upgrade. As you can see here, this is quite a sizable room, and there's plenty of space, not just for a giant king bed, but for plenty of walking space and a desk around it. This shows the other angle of the room, so you can see just how much floor space you have here. In addition, there's also a working desk provided with two very comfortable chairs. This is more than enough space to eat or do some work, and there are plenty of power sockets, both universal and USB, near to the desk should you need to charge any of your devices while you work. I'm always happy when I see universal power sockets, so convenient when traveling. The room I booked came with club benefits, which you can see here, including breakfast, either in the club lounge or downstairs, an afternoon tea, a cocktail hour, and some complimentary pressing of your items. The overall finish in the room was to a very high standard, and there were nice wallpapers inlaid amongst the lighting, as you can see here. In addition, the room came with a large television, which in my view was perfectly sized for the room. This was also a smart television, so you could connect your own devices or Netflix accounts. By the side of each bed, there was a charger, which was universal in type, as well as USB-A charging connectors. There were also a multitude of lighting switches for you to control the lighting in the room. As you can see here, the housekeeping ironed this sheet to within an inch of its life, and I'm grateful they did. This was a very comfortable bed to sleep on, and the pillows were firm but soft at the same time, and gave you all the neck support that you need. This is my view outside of the room. Again, highlighting just how close this hotel is to the SkyTrain. It's not the best view ever, but it looks better at night. Making our way through the room now, we'll go and take a look at the other side of the bed, which includes the same, power sockets and light switches, although I couldn't see a USB-A type charger here, which the other side of the bed had. I was only staying for one night, so it wasn't relevant, but you can use this card if you wish to have your sheets changed, otherwise they won't change them. The lighting by the side of the bed was this funky little lampshade, which I enjoyed. The air conditioning was set to 25 when I came into the room. Although this might seem hot, I actually found it totally fine. I can only presume it's a powerful 25. The toilet area is segregated by this door, but if you keep it open, actually creates a large, open, airy feel to the room. The room came with robes for guests, and had this toilet through here. Sorry, I pushed instead of pulled. Which had this toilet through here. This was not a smart toilet, that came with cleaning functions, although it did have this nice artwork. As you can see here, the walls have this sort of marble feel, although I'm sure it wasn't real marble. Next to the sink, plenty of toiletries were supplied. I won't go through them one by one, but there was pretty much everything you could need in here, from shavers to toothbrushes to cotton buds to shower caps. You name it, they probably had it. The room also came with a hairdryer, which I'm grateful they didn't tuck away in the closet and force you to have to look for it. This was easy to find, which is rare. The toiletries provided were these earth therapy ones, which I've never heard of before, but they were high quality and I liked them. They also provided 2 complimentary bottles of water here, which is essential in Thailand as you shouldn't drink the tap water. Taking a look now into the shower area, the shower door got caught on the rug below, hence why I'm struggling. You can see that the shower is very spacious, and the toiletries were by Portico, which again I've never heard of, but they were very good quality. Thankfully as well, the shower comes with a detachable shower head and a rain shower, so you can decide which one to use. And the control to decide which one is which was fairly intuitive. Again, that's rare when it comes to hotel design. As you can see here, there was a large soaking tub provided. This is always nice in hotels, as a lot only have showers. As you can see here, the shower area sort of connects through to the main entrance lobby, where an additional robe is provided, as well as some slippers, and plenty of hangers for you to hang your clothing up. They also provided an additional 4 bottles of water here, so 6 in total, and I'm sure you could have requested more. One downside is that the coffee and tea were not particularly high quality. Standard Nescafe, it's not very good. The minibar was quite sizable, and the prices were not too bad, although, of course, by Thai standards, they were horrendous. The room also came with a mini fridge, which was stocked with items, although I should note, despite being a club room, these items were not complimentary. You did have to pay for them. There was also an in-room safe, although I should note this was quite a small safe. You'd struggle to fit a laptop or a large iPad in here. The room also provided an ironing board and an iron. Actually, I say that, I can't see the iron. It must be there. There it is at the bottom. I knew it would have been weird to provide an ironing board with no iron. All in all, this is a very pleasant room. I really liked the finish, the decor, and it was more than spacious for anything you could need. For an entry-level room, this was great. I decided at this point to check out the gym and the pool area, so I took a short ride in the lift down to the 6th floor to go explore. Both the gym and the pool area are just to your right when you come out of the lifts. The pool area being straight ahead, and the gym being to the left down this long corridor. As you can see here, this was a really large gym that came with pretty much every type of machine you could want and had a nice view of the SkyTrain. They also provided chilled towels, chilled water, and regular towels for your exercising needs. When I was in, there was only one other person, so you certainly won't struggle to find space here, although, in fairness, I didn't check at peak times, like first thing in the morning. Also, when you just come in, there's a weight section that has a bunch of free weights and benches to work out on. For a hotel gym, this was pretty impressive. The swimming pool is on the same floor, and is quite a decent size, and comes with a view over downtown Bangkok. Again, this was pretty quiet when I went there, so you should have no struggle for space in the pool. One thing that I did mention earlier is that my room came with Regency Club benefits, so I thought I'd head to the Regency Club and check it out. Unfortunately, when I got there, it was fully booked. However, the staff members were very friendly and pointed me down to the 4th floor where they had a sort of spillover area for people that couldn't get into the lounge itself. This came with a happy hour food menu and open bar. When I went there, the place was deserted. This was such a contrast to the lounge upstairs, but actually I'm not complaining. I kinda liked it being quiet, as it enabled me to film and enjoy my food and drink. I don't speak Thai, and I'm presuming most of you can't either, but that's a Coke Zero. I ordered the pad thai, which was fairly good. I think I would have been disappointed if I'd have paid hotel prices for this, but for free, no complaints. Very pleasant pad thai, and they had 3 big shrimp in it. I also ordered the chicken wings. These were a little bit disappointing, as they were quite lacking in chicken meat. That said, they were incredibly well seasoned and very tasty. A perfect small portion. To finish off, I ordered some vanilla ice cream. Unfortunately, this was largely melted when it came out, but it tasted good, and from the black dots, I suspect it had real vanilla bean in it. Having booked a club room, I had the option of eating breakfast downstairs in the main buffet. This was served in a very large seating area, and even had an outdoor deck if you wanted some fresh air, or, as most seem to smoke. Featured at the breakfast was a sushi station. I was very impressed with the selection of sushi. They didn't just have your standard salmon or tuna options, but instead really pushed the boat out with the options. They also had a fresh juice bar where you had a selection of pre-made juices, or you could request your own combination and they would make it for you. As there was a lot of food here to try, I just went for 2 pieces of the salmon sushi. This is never going to beat restaurant quality, but was really tasty. I also ordered the beef noodle soup. This was probably a little bit disappointing. It was flavoursome, but there wasn't much beef. To drink, I ordered an iced coffee, and I got a watermelon juice from the juice bar. The coffee and the juice were very good. Also to choose from were a selection of cold meats, as well as a sort of make-your-own salad bar that had some cheese as well. I didn't go for it, but it looked very tasty. Also, they had a cut fruit section. Food-wise, they had a large variety of options, including this sort of tomato broccoli section, this additional make-your-own salad bar, hot food including pork on a stick, sausages, bacon, both pork and beef. Here they had some kind of soup, and over here they had Asian dishes, including fried rice, pad thai, stir-fried pork, and I can't quite make out what it is on the right. I forget. Oh, it was a curry. I kept it reasonably simple and got some fried rice and 2 pork skewers. The rice was just average. There's not much you can do with fried rice, but for pork skewers, absolutely delicious. They also had a vegetarian section. I didn't partake because, meat, but it looked fine, and it was good that they catered for it if you're that way inclined. They also had a pastry section with a wide variety of pastries, including a mango Danish and also hot options, including egg tarts, croissants, pain au chocolat, and various breads and jams. They also had a breakfast porridge section, which could be served plain, or you could add various toppings to it to your taste. Also, this food keeps on coming. They had a fresh bakery section where you could order things like pancakes or waffles. And if you didn't want to wait, a mango sticky rice section. I had to have some of this. You can't come to Thailand and not get mango sticky rice. From these sections, I had the mango tart and the egg custard tart. The mango tart was delicious. The egg custard tart, so-so. Nothing to write home about. The mango sticky rice, on the other hand, was out of this world. It's really hard to go wrong with this when you're in Thailand. It tasted delicious, and the mango was super sweet. All in all, I highly recommend this hotel. From the location, to the room, to the facilities, it's top notch. 5 out of 5 star.